Hello, dear students. Very good morning to you all. In today's class, I teach you very important C program, that is C program to multiply two matrices. This is really very important. You may get this question in theory examination also, as well as the same program is there as an experiment in computer programming lab. See here, in the CPL lab, in the part B, this is the first program. What is the experiment, do you know? Develop a program, means you need to write one program or develop one software that makes use of two-dimensional array in order to multiply the two matrices by checking its compatibility. What is the question I read for you? Develop a program to introduce 2D array manipulation and implementation of matrix multiplication and ensure the rules of multiplications are checked. This is the lab experiment also. That side is really very important for you. Please listen to me with concentration. I explain you very slowly. Okay, I explain you the program. See the first expected output. Whenever we run the program, that program will ask you to enter the order of matrix A. Assume that I entered the order of matrix as 2 by 3, 2 rows, 3 columns. Next, that program will ask you to enter the order of matrix B. Assume that I entered 3 by 2, 3 rows, 2 columns. Now, whether is it possible to multiply these two matrices or not, that program will check it. Already you know, in order to find the multiplication of two matrices, column of the first matrix must be equivalent to rows of the second matrix. In this example, now as per these inputs, this is possible, means for us possible to find the multiplication of two matrices because column of first matrix is equivalent to rows of second matrix. That's why we are getting the message matrix multiplication is possible. Once the matrix multiplication is possible, it reads the elements of A, it reads the elements of B, it prints A, it prints B, it calculates C, it prints C. Assume that run the same program for the second time. I enter the order of matrix A as 2 by 3, enter the order of matrix B as 2 by 3 only. No, not possible, because column of the first matrix is not equals to rows of the second matrix. That's why we are getting the appropriate message from the developed program as matrix multiplication is not possible. Now I explain you how to develop this program. That means how to develop this software. It is very simple program. If you understand the program, it is very simple. Okay, I explain the logic first. See the output here. I have drawn the diagram for you. Assume that the order of matrix A is m by n, 2 by 3. Assume that the order of matrix B is p by q, 3 by 2. Now possible to multiply? Yes, because n is equals to p. N is equals to p means column 3 is equals to rows 3. Means column of the first matrix is equals to rows of the second matrix. That means n must be equals to p. If n is equals to p, matrix multiplication is possible. If n is not equals to p, matrix multiplication is not possible. Now it is possible. Now can you tell me the order of resultant matrix? M by q. This is very important logic, you need to remember to write the program. What will be the order of resultant matrix? M by q. M by q means rows of the first matrix, column of the second matrix will be the order of resultant matrix. I hope you understood. I come back to the program and I explain to you. First we think about the required variables. How many variables we need to solve this problem? Somewhere you have to store the order of matrix A. For that purpose I will take m and n of integer. M will hold the rows of first matrix, n will have the column of first matrix. P and Q for order of second matrix. P will have the rows of B matrix, Q will have the column of B matrix. Then I is for row index, J is for column index, K is for multiplying the corresponding elements and making the sum. multiply and sum. Next we need A matrix. Next we need B matrix, means array. Next we need C matrix, that is array. Means in order to write this program we need these many variables: mn, pq, ijk, a of 10 by 10, b of 10 by 10, c of 10 by 10. Now I explain you the program. Okay, how to write the program? Hash include standard input and output header file. Then void main int mn, pq, ijk, a of 10 by 10, b of 10 by 10, c of 10 by 10. How to read the order of matrix A? Enter order of matrix A. Scanf %d, ampersand m, ampersand n. Assume that entered order is 2 by 3. Okay. Enter the order of matrix B. P by Q. P and Q variable has been used 2 by 3. Now matrix multiplication is possible? Not possible, because n is not equals to P. That's why if else has been used here. I show you the code slowly. If n is equals to P, then the true block starts here, true block completes here. Green flower bracket you can see here. Here this is the true block completed here. At what time the true block works? If the multiplication is possible. If the multiplication is not possible, then else part works. What is that? Matrix multiplication is not possible. Now as per the given values, as per the given inputs 2 by 3 and 2 by 3, n is not equals to P. Whether n is equals to P? No. No means else part works. What is there in the else part? Matrix multiplication is not possible. This is what the second output I explained to you. 2 by 3, 2 by 3. Matrix multiplication is not possible. Program is completed. Now I explain you this code. If matrix multiplication is possible, what happens? That one I explained to you. Please listen to me. Assume that enter the order of matrix A 2 by 3. Enter the order of matrix B 3 by 2. Now n is equals to P. Yeah, n is equals to P. N is equals to P means matrix multiplication is possible. Read m into n values. M is how much? 2. 2 by 3. 2 by 3 means enter 6 values. Where the 6 values will be stored? Already I explained you many times in my previous classes. Outer loop m times 0 less than 2. Yeah. 1 less than 2. Yeah. Inner loop 0 less than 3. Yeah. 1 less than 3. Yeah. 2 less than 3. Yeah. Like this it works. First this 0 will be combined 0 0 0 1 0 2. Means first 0 0 0 1 0 2. Next 1 0 1 1 1 2. Like this we already the values for A and B stored. Then you have to read the elements of B. In order to read the elements of B, what is the order of second matrix entered by us? Second matrix entered by us is 3 by 2. 0 less than 3. 1 less than 3. 2 less than 3. 3 by 2. 0 less than 2. 1 less than 2. How it combines? 0 0 0 1. 0 0 0 1. Next 1 0 1 1. Next 2 0 2 1. Like this we read the values of B matrix. Next you have to print it. It is very easy. We are printing m by n. A values are printing 0 0 0 1 0 2. 0 0 0 1 0 2. Cursor comes to next line. Next 1 0 1 1 1 2. Cursor comes to next line. We have printed A. Similarly print B. P by Q. Okay. P by Q means 0 0 0 1. 0 0 0 1. Next line. 1 0 1 1. Next line. 2 0 2 1. Next line. We printed. Next very important code is this, because of which multiplication takes place. What is the order of resultant matrix? Just only I told you. M rows will be there in the resultant matrix. Q column will be there in the resultant matrix. That's why I less than M, J less than Q. This is the code for multiplication of corresponding elements. How many times we multiply? How many times we multiply do you know? We multiply column times of first matrix or rows of second matrix. N times 1 into 2, 1 into 2, 2 into 3, 3 into 5. How many times we multiply? 3 times. 3 times we multiply, 3 times we make the sum. That is n times or p times. N is also 3, p is also 3. That's why what we do, k works for how many times? You can write k less than n, or instead of n you can write p also, because n is also 3, p is also 3. I have taken n. In order to multiply a of ik into B of kj. It multiplies corresponding elements A of ik into B of kj. In order to find, we need sum equals to 0. We need first time sum equals to 0. Sum equals to sum plus. Sum equals to sum plus means previous sum. Sum equals to previous sum into multiplied value. That is what we have written here. C of ij equals to C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. I explain you only one element so that you can remaining calculate by your own. I explain you slowly. Please listen to me with concentration. I calculate you how this 22 will be calculated by machine. Okay. First time I is also 0, j is also 0, k is also 0. C of ij. C of ij means C of 0 0 equals to 0. What happens? 0 plus. Okay. First time sum equals to sum plus. Sum equals to sum plus means what? Sum equals to 0 plus 1 into 1. 1 into 1 how much? 1. Okay. 0 plus 1? 1. Okay. Now sum has become 1. 1 plus 2 into 3, 6. Okay. 6 plus 1, 7. Okay. 7 plus 3 into 5, 7 plus 15. How much? 22. 22 is calculated by machine and stored here. Similarly, next C of 0 1 will become 0. And that one we calculate. Sum is 0 once again. 2 into 1, 2. 2 4 is 8. 2 plus 8, 10. 3 6 is 18. 10 plus 8, 28. Like this 28 calculates. In the next iteration, C of ij will be 0. It will be 0. It will be 0. Sum equals 0. Again 4 into 1, 4. 5 into 3, 15. 6 into 5, 30. Sum of all these will become 49. Similarly, C of ij is 0, no? C of 1 1 is 0. Again we multiply the corresponding elements 3 times and we make the sum. 4 2 is 8. Sum equals to sum plus 8, 8. 5 4 is 20. 8 plus 20, 28. 28 plus 36, 64. Like this we calculated the resultant matrix. What is that? C. That's why you have to remember this code, because of which matrix multiplication takes place. I less than m, j less than q. Sum is 0, means C of ij is 0. C of ij equals to C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. How to remember it? It is very easy. Everybody can remember sum equals to sum plus. In place of sum we write C of ij equals to C of ij plus C of ij plus A of I k into B of kj. How to remember it? It is very easy. C of ij equals to, in between I and John or I and Jasmine, in between I and John or I and Jasmine, king is there. K comes twice. A of ik into B of kj. I hope you understood. At the same time you have to by heart it. C of ij equals to C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. In between I and John, king comes twice. It is very easy. Once you calculate like this, you have to print resultant matrix is so and so. How many rows? M rows. How many columns? Q columns. And C of 0 0, C of 0 1. Cursor comes to next line. C of 1 0 1 1. Cursor comes to next line. True block is over. Program completes. If it is possible, it multiplies and it prints. Otherwise, matrix multiplication is not possible. This is very easy program. Nothing is there. Very simple program. We allocate the memory. We read the element order of matrix A. We read the order of matrix B. If else has been used in the true block of if matrix multiplication is possible. What we do? Read A, read B, print A, print B, calculate C, print C. Remember these statements. Read A, read B, print A, print B, calculate C, print C. Over. False block. Matrix multiplication is not possible. I told you to remember C of ij equals to C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. Just by heart this statement. Remaining everything you can write by our own. How to calculate? I less than m, j less than q, because the order of resultant matrix is m by q. While printing also m by q. I hope you have understood. I explained very nicely. If you won't understand, please see the video once again. Just reply to this video. I am waiting for your replies. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.